Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be at. I was sitting here thinking about if I should go out tonight. And, there's like a 97% chance that I will find my way uh, out to some event tonight. Not sure where, but it's a great possibility. But what I wanted to discuss with you, to get in a little bit more detail, is choosing between regular women and hookers. All right. I've been out with more than one regular woman, that I met. And to make a short story long, at the end of the night, you'll end up paying indirectly for sex. And don't get me wrong, I don't regret it. I would probably do it again, depending on how the woman looks. But at the end of the night, you're going to end up paying indirectly for sex. And I have preached this sermon to the congregation in my personal life time after time after time. Right? I'm in Dubai. Like, you're not gonna meet a woman out and about on Tinder, wherever, Instagram, wherever you meet a woman, right? You're not gonna meet them, and because you think you're the best looking thing in the world, they're going to invite themselves or accept your invitation to come to your room and have sex with you. All right. You're not going to meet a regular woman like that. I'm not the ugliest guy in the world. And I know and I have the understanding that we're going to have to go out somewhere. We're going to have to go out somewhere. This isn't, North America where you can cheap them out. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you take them to a little cheap hole in the wall restaurant. Especially if they don't look good, you take them to a Mexican restaurant. Hole in the wall. Hopefully, no one sees you. Uh, you take them to Golden Corral or Shoney's, or you take them to one of these places where you're going to spend a minimal amount of money. This is Dubai, right? These regular women, you're going to take them out and you're going to spend some money, right? You are going to spend some money. And money is relative. Like, my definition of money and someone else's, and Bill Gates and Puff Daddy and 50 Cent, and everyone has their own relative definition of money, right? But the point I'm trying to make is, as you can see in the receipt above, I spent some money, right? I This was last weekend. I spent uh, $960 going out with this female, and I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. But that is the price that I paid to spend time with someone for one night. All right. That is, as you can see, I'm not a cheap Charlie. I tip. I did a 300 dirham tip. Well, I think it's about, 30 some dollars, maybe a little less than $40. But I spent 3,030 dirhams at this lounge with this female. And to be honest with you, I had a female yesterday, and you can have sex with three decent hookers. I'm not saying the best hookers in Dubai, right? I'm not saying the girls with the biggest ass and the biggest tits and the prettiest face and the flattest tummy. Girls with the nicest lips, girls that you forget they're a hooker for 5 minutes. I'm saying for an average female in Dubai, an average hooker in Dubai, you can get three of them for the price that I paid on this receipt. So I must ask the question: you must ask yourself, right? Is it worth coming to Dubai and indulging in regular women, or is it worth just buying a hooker and getting your rocks off? And here's the thing: this is Dubai, like I've said time and time again, and I will say again, this is Dubai. This isn't doggone. This isn't some hole in the wall city. This isn't some third world country. This isn't somewhere where the population is cracked and people are struggling for jobs. This is Dubai, right? I spent. I'm gonna get into what I spent that on, but I spent that money, right? And if I'm not saying you have to spend that amount of money, but if you go out with a girl, a young lady, a woman, and you think you're just gonna go and get some, $20 meal, you know what I'm saying, 100 dirham meal, and drink water, and she's gonna think about having sex with you, you are gonna be sadly mistaken because people here are spending money, like literally. Like every time I go in the mall, I see women with LV bags. I see women with Gucci bags. I see women with coming out of these stores with these expensive bags. I'm talking about. I've been to the Dubai Mall probably every other day. I go to the Dubai Mall. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been to Dubai Mall probably 4 times at least since I've been here, and people are coming out with these bags. People are, you may see a white woman. I'm not saying she's white American. You may see a white woman with an Arab guy, right? You may see it's a lot of mixed nationalities, right? I'm gonna get into that in another video, but people are spending money, right? You're gonna have to spend money with an average chick. I don't mind doing it, but I'm just saying if you're here for a short time and you have no plans on spending an excessive amount of money and you just want to bust your rocks off, just get you a hooker. All right, just get you a hooker. You don't got to play the back and forth. You don't gotta, do the text messages and call, and you don't gotta spend the money. Just get you a hooker and get your rocks off and get it over with. All right. The two women I've met, I think the last video I said I met one regular woman, but now it's up to two now, and this is the second one. And luckily for me, once I was done spending the money and the night was over or just beginning, uh, they made up for the money that I spent. I'm not even gonna say they made up for, it, but I slept like a baby. You know what I'm saying? After the end of these nights, after the end of the first young lady's night, I slept like a baby. I think she slept like a baby. And this young lady that I spent this on, uh, I had sex with her again after that. You know what I'm saying? So she 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 blessed the kid. All right, so what I spent that on? Me personally, this is just me. I've traveled the world. I haven't even put on YouTube all the countries I've been to because, like I think I said before, I thought the video stuff and the vlogging stuff and the YouTube stuff was corny. You know what I'm saying? I still think it's a tad bit corny, but I want to document my life for my grandkids. But anyway, I am more of a buy a bottle type of guy. I've been in places and you buy drinks and drinks and drinks. You buy Long Island's. I can say I like Long Island's, but it's one of my top two drinks that I'm going to get if I go somewhere. Probably top three. You buying Long Island's. You buying vodka and orange juice, vodka and cranberry juice. You buying Jack and Coke. These drinks. You buying drinks after drinks after drinks. Then at the end of the night, you look at your receipt and you're like, damn, I could have bought a bottle. And that's how it is. And that's how it is because and I know, and we know when you go to these places, these bars and these establishments that sell alcohol, they are getting over on you. You're not getting over on them, right? Someone told me, I think I mentioned in one video, that they're watering down this alcohol. You know what I'm saying? They are watering down this alcohol, right? I've spent a lot of money on mixed drinks and felt I should have been drunk. And matter of fact, when I went out with the first girl, I said that, like, hey, I should be drunk right now, all the money I spent. So these alcohol establishments are getting over because they're selling you, giving you, let's say order a vodka and cranberry, right? You don't know how much vodka they put in it, right? There's 50 kinds of vodkas out there, right? You don't know if they're giving you that Grey Goose you asked for. You don't know what they're putting in your drink, right? Let's say y'all give you the Grey Goose. You don't know if they put water in the bottle. You don't know if it's watered down. You know what I'm saying? You ever had? It's just like a Christmas present. You ever had a Christmas present? You sneak around. You open up the Christmas present before Christmas, right? Then you wrap it back up. You put tape back on it. That's what they're doing to these bottles. So I said that to say that at the end of the night, unless you're just going to get a drink, one drink, and be out, which no one does, I think it's more convenient to buy a bottle, right? Like, it's very rare that I'm going to go somewhere and not buy a bottle. The only time I'm going to go somewhere and buy one drink or one beer and leave is if I'm there by myself and I walk in and the place looks like it's not jumping, it's not live, I'm not going to have fun, and I just want to have one drink and get out of there. That's the only time I want to buy one drink and leave. That's it. I'm going to be there. I know I'm going to be there a very short amount of time. So I said that to say that I buy bottles. I don't share bottles with people. You know, I know some people, I've seen them in the club. The bottle come and the receipt come and everybody pulling out money. I'm not in this splitting tabs with people. You know what I'm saying? It's not my thing. It's not if I want, let's say I want to drink Jack and you don't like Jack, you want Hennessy. You buy your Hennessy, I'm buy my Jack. I'm not into to splitting bottle prices. So I bought a bottle of I'm pretty sure it was Jack Daniels. It was something dark. I'm pretty sure it was Jack Daniels though. I bought a bottle. Like I said, it's not something I do in Dubai. Some people come to Dubai and try to, some people go places and try to show off. It's not me. I just bought a regular bottle, like I buy in any country, right? I bought a bottle. I bought two hookahs, right? She wanted a hookah. I got a hookah. I'm not into sharing hookahs. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people. There be five people sharing a hookah. Everybody taking their cap off. You forgot which cap is yours. They pass you the little tube. You put your mouth on it, and they forgot to take their cap off. I don't share hookahs. So she wanted a hookah. I said, all right, cool. I'm gonna get one too. We got two separate hookahs. I got a bottle. I got a bottle. We got something to eat. And she got two drinks. Some pink drink, some female drink. I was getting a bottle regardless. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no beer. I'm going straight the first time. She got like two drinks. So this came up to this 3,000 and some dirhams is a bottle of Jack, Jack and Coke. I think she got two drinks, maybe three, two hookahs, and some food. You know what I'm saying? You can't drink without food, or you can be drunk real fast. So that's the money that I spent, and that I probably could have spent more. Like it was getting to the point through the night where it was getting a little sensual or sexual. The kissing started. You know what I'm saying? My dick started getting hard, and it was time to close the night out. You know what I'm saying? It was time to get up on out of there. So that's what happened. So I made this video to say that you have to make the decision when you come to Dubai if you're going to get a regular female, which they're hard. It's probably like I said, it's hard. A regular female or a hooker. If you're here for a short time, I would suggest just getting you a hooker. If you're here, I think I'm on my second week now. If you're here for longer than a couple of days and you are financially ready to make this investment, because that's what it's an investment. I'm investing in. I'm gonna have sex after I pay this bill, right? And I'm 2-0 with regular females of paying, money and having sex after. I'm 2-0. I may be 2-1 after the night. I don't know. But you have to make a decision if you're going to spend money, right? Or if you just want to have a quick time hooker. And I'm gonna make a hookup video one day, hopefully one day soon. So that's it. Just let you know what I spent on a regular female in Dubai. I don't think I've ever in my life spent this kind of money on one night in a bar with a female ever in my life. You know what I'm saying? You're not spending this in Thailand. Like Thailand, you might walk out with damn 8 bottles. You know what I'm saying for this. And in South America, you're not really paying these prices. But this is Dubai. So make that decision up in your heart. What you are going to do when you come here? Why you're going to do it? And is it worth it? All right. I'm out.